It's a reading for May for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I hope y'all are doing okay. Pluto is currently retrograde, and we have a few retrogrades taking place in the month of May. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but this is just gonna read the energy that you can expect to see playing out or in the works in May for you. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. There's the link below showing you how to do so if you don't know how. Excuse me. I'm going to leave this reading with the Oracle of Unicorns deck. I have the PDF version of the guidebook, so I'll read from that. The energy is fluid. It can resonate with your past, present, future, or a mixture of all three. Excuse me, I just ate and I have like this phlegm in my throat, so I apologize. What else do I want to mention? I felt like when I'm kind of grounded in for your energy, or grounded into your energy rather, I felt like wavy or loopy. So you may be feeling like that, like you need to get grounded or catch your balance or your equilibrium or something. Something may be like throwing your focus a little bit. Any messages for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. I love that. Libra is ruled by Venus, which, excuse me, makes me think of the Empress. But Venus is feminine energy, which we all have masculine and feminine energy. So let's look at Goddess to see what it means. Sorry, it's going to take me a little second to find it. Okay. You are a goddess, a perfect aspect of the divine feminine embodied in human form. You are a miracle gracing planet Earth with your beauty. You do not need shinier hair, whiter teeth, or a slimmer figure in order to embody the goddess. She is the infinite love you hold in your heart. She is the deep wisdom that flows from your soul. She is the light in your eyes and the warmth in your smile. She is the hands you use to heal and comfort. She is the pleasure of your body. She is the pleasure your body is capable of experiencing through giving and receiving touch. Your culture disempowers you by conditioning you to hate or even abuse your body in order to sever your natural connection with the goddess. That's deep. Your culture disempowers you by conditioning you to hate or even abuse your body in order to sever your natural connection with the goddess. The media sets impossible standards of beauty so that you shrink into feelings of inferiority or insignificance. This unicorn goddess urges you to rise up and reclaim your right to feel beautiful from within, exactly as you are. She tells you to turn your back on the pressure. Turn your back on the pressure to look a certain way and cherish your miraculous body just as it is. Set your own standards of beauty, starting with the love, wisdom, compassion, and radiance within you. For men, the message is the same. Shun the pressure to look like a sculptured statue and focus on strengthening your heart. Honor all of the parts of you that you may have disowned before, and treat your body like the divine temple that it is. Walk with the head held high, your heart open wide, and let the world see the goddess or heart warrior that walks before them. Sorry. It's like really tiny. So I think also for men, the message would be, if this is the type of woman that you like, the type of woman that you hope to embody in the physical, um, your connection needs to, your connection with your own divine feminine needs to be present. Sorry, freaking ads. Yeah, your connection with your own divine feminine energy needs to be present in order to manifest it in the physical for you. So let's go ahead and pull tarot cards. I'm starting with the Modern Witch tarot deck. See what the messages are for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I love that too, because it's perfect for you. Libras really care about their looks and, you know, what they look like. They're very beauty oriented people, typically already good looking. So you could be putting a lot of pressure on yourself to look a certain way or to fit a certain standard, and you're probably putting too much pressure. Any other messages for Libras for May? Any other messages for Libras? Okay. We got the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Wands. Anything else for Libras? The King of Pentacles. Alright. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Trying to gain control or maintain control of something. You could be looking after, people are looking after responsibilities, taking care of certain responsibilities. This could be business related or with your home, but I love that that's divine masculine energy. So I do feel like maybe that's where all of your energy is going, to the action, to the doing, and you need to tune in more with the creativity and maybe self-care, more internally anyway, to master that feminine energy. Excuse me. The Emperor also represents Aries energy, ruled by Mars, which also rules Scorpio. The Hierophant is here. This is Taurus energy, which Venus rules as well, which we will be in Taurus. Well, we are in Taurus season, but coming in May, you know, that's Taurus season as well. And then there's something else happening in Taurus. I think Venus will be in Gemini. Venus may be in Taurus now or later. I don't know. Sorry, helicopter. Anywho, this does represent, I think it represents lessons. You could be seeking guidance from someone, or this feels like you're being either judged or being taught or even reprimanded. This feels like rules, structure, society, things like that. Maybe that's the standard you feel like you have to fit. The Two of Pentacles here represents imbalance, and I think it's representing like misprioritizing, like putting your time, your energy into the wrong things, and it causing other imbalances in your life because it's not what you're supposed to be focused on. Then we have the Three of Wands, anticipating change and expecting something to come out of this. It's like you could still be expecting your efforts to work out in your favor. You could still be expecting success. Let's further clarify this. It's interesting the way this spread came out. Using the Witch's Tarot, starting with the Hierophant. We have Aries here. We have Taurus here. I do feel like there's a lot of materialistic energy at play. This could be work related, could involve your home or, again, your body. Show me the Hierophant, please. The Three of Wands. I feel like this represents the future outcome, like looking forward to the future outcome of something. It's like having, for me, it's like expectations. It's excitement it feels like excitement, but it kind of feels like it's not warranted. Like, why are you excited? You haven't done anything. It is active waiting, growth. You could be taking on a leadership role, or taking more responsibility for something, keeping an eye on your future goals. Show me more about the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant? Or who is the Hierophant? The Hierophant could simply represent someone who holds you accountable, or a mentor, a teacher, a spirit guide, or just like lessons, or like even your principles. That's kind of how this feels. And the Knight of Wands, yeah, taking action, excitement, drive, momentum, and determination, being very, like I said, excited, having a lot of enthusiasm, creativity, passion, going after what you enjoy, what you love. Let's further clarify. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Yeah, I think it represents inspiration, having a lot of ideas, a lot of excitement, a lot of creative energy flowing through you. I don't know, maybe you should be sitting with it a little bit longer, or maybe you're just putting too much pressure on yourself. I don't know. Because, yeah, this feels like a paralyzing state of indecision, not making any decisions. Maybe you go back and forth from this excitement and taking action to freezing up and like getting to a place where you don't really know what you're gonna do. There's something you are not wanting to make a decision about. Maybe that's what this reprimanding energy is like. It's like maybe you're putting all your energy into something else, but whatever this Two of Clouds is, whatever the Two of Swords is, you're not making your mind up about something. I gotta figure out what it is. Show me the Two of Clouds. The Star. There's some type of sign or synchronicity. It's something that's dead in your face, but it's like you're acting like you don't see it, or you're ignoring it. You're not making up your mind about something, not choosing not to see something, or not to say something about something, at a stalemate. Or you could just be kind of indifferent with, I don't want to say you're indifferent with how you feel. The Star is good energy, but I think this represents like synchronicities and coincidences, and something that is representing healing, but sometimes healing is not always, it doesn't always feel good. It is healing energy though. Could be a lot of attention. Maybe you have a lot of attention and you just don't know how you feel about that. That could be what it is. Maybe that's what the pressure is about. Like you have a lot of eyes on you. Let's further clarify with the Two of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what this imbalance is, or this misdirection of misprioritization. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Misprioritization. Page of Cups. Anything else for Two of Pentacles reverse? King of Cups. That's the imbalance. Somebody's a page to a king. Somebody's very emotionally mature and balanced and secure and generous and loving and kind, and someone is kind of like a child. Or this could represent a relationship between a father and a daughter, or a parent and a child, but I think it's probably some other type of relationship. It just represents the emotional maturity of two different people here. Somebody's very young or young-minded, or immature, and somebody's very advanced or very mature. I think that is what this is. And keep in mind, if any of this energy doesn't resonate with you, but it resonates with somebody else around you, it's still your story. Sometimes people will give the reading a thumbs down because it resonates, but they don't like the story. It's not my fault you don't like it. It still resonates. Like, don't be messing up my algorithm results because you mad that it's your story. I can't help that. Show me the Page of Cups. Show me the Page of Cups. The Lovers. Duality. Yeah, I do think this person is genuine, and they probably have a lot of love for you, or they want to become aligned with you because they see your energy, or they see how mature you are, or how poised you are, and they want to get to that level. But the Lovers here, it's like they're dreaming pretty big. Show me more about the Page of Cups. It could involve like some type of contract or agreement, alliance of some sort. The Seven of Swords is here, or Seven of Clouds, which can represent strategizing, thinking of a master plan, or scheming. It could also be self-deceit. This person could be making themselves believe that they could be in denial, thinking that we're totally twin flames, or we're totally a pair, or a perfect pair, or we match, and you don't. It's like, yeah, you're compatible, you have love and genuine love, but it's not even, it's not balanced. Let's look at the King of Cups. So far we have Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus. I'm putting that back. Show me more about the King of Cups. The Magician. Yeah, this does feel very powerful. The Magician with the King of Cups. This feels like somebody who's, I don't want to say emotionally manipulative. I think their emotions are just very powerful, and they know how to speak to other people's emotions. They understand how to draw out other people's emotions, or they just have very deep emotions with the King of Cups and the Magician here. The Magician is also Mercury energy, which rules Virgo and Gemini. So it is creative. This person may have a lot of creative ideas. They just may be extremely creative. This could be levels of creativity too. If it's not a relationship, this could also be trying to figure out how to ascend to this King of Cups level if you're this Page of Cups. And you could be trying to do it too fast. You could be trying to like skip some steps. Not literally skip steps, but you could be trying to jump leaps and bounds without taking your time with it with each process. But this does feel like, for the most of you, more than likely, you're trying to just figure out a way to ascend and get to this more mastered energy of creativity and manifestation to really achieve what it is that you want and see it in the physical. Anything else for the King of Cups? Death. Scorpio energy, more Scorpio energy. Let go, transformation, change, rebirth. I think, yeah, there are going to be some things that you have to let go in order to get to this place of this ascension, or to achieve this energy or this person or whatever this King of Cups represents for you. Even if it is emotional maturity. But I think for a lot of you, you want to achieve this emotional balance and in order to manifest the things that you want, and creativity as well, because the magician can be like a brainstorming type of energy. It's an energy that uses the tools at its hands, and it's alchemy. It's an alchemist. So I love that. That looks good. Let's look at this Three of Wands. Figure out what you're anticipating, what you're waiting for, what you're looking for. You could be reflecting too. It gives me like a daydreaming type of vibe, but it's an active waiting also. So you could be still like still in the physical, but active in the mental, like with daydreaming and just dreaming in general. Show me the Three of Wands. King of Swords and Seven of Cups. You could be seeing through a lot of bullshit. Another way to interpret this would just be having a lot of choices and needing to make a decision, a firm decision. You may also have to make a quick decision. You could be anticipating these options presenting themselves to you. You can know that there are going to be different choices that lie ahead for you. This is Aquarius, if not Libra or Gemini with the King of Swords, and more Scorpio energy. Let's dig in a little more. Show me the King of Swords, please. Show me the King of Swords. Oh, shit. Apprentice of Gems, which is the Knight of Pentacles. You want to be efficient. You want to make the right choice. You want to make wise investments and put your time, your energy, your effort, and your money in the right places. And this may get a little confusing for you, whatever this Seven of Cups is, and we'll clarify. It's like you want to be efficient. You want to take action and invest in your future or into your dreams, and you may have made the decision to do so. You could still be learning or learning as you go, so to speak. Show me more about the King of Swords. I think you're learning how to avoid, excuse me, learning how to avoid bad deals, betrayals. You're learning how to avoid getting yourself in situations that end up ending in pain or hurt, heartbreak, lies. Also, working towards ending mental anxiety or mental stress or things that are mentally draining with the Ten of Clouds reversed. You could be investing in therapy. Some of you could be investing in therapy. Show me the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups, please. The Empress. You may be presented with some options. You may have something really great coming your way. More Venus energy, ruling Libra and Taurus with the Empress. Then we have a perfect pair, the Emperor and the Empress. I think this represents your ascension and your alignment to an extent. You could be aligning with someone else, very few of you, but I think ultimately it's about your alignment. I think there's a lot of masculine energy coming up in this reading, and this reading is to say, hey, you need to get back in touch with your feminine energy. And a lot of this stuff may or may not be playing out depending on what changes you make in your life. to do so. So anyway, the Empress here, I think, represents having a lot of resources and skills and creativity and abundance. It also represents like blessings and gifts. It could also be like creative gifts, talents, things like that. You may have the opportunity to show something off or I think there's a need to kind of be realistic about something. Two of raindrops, partnership. This could be a relationship, a love relationship, a romantic relationship, partnership, friendship, business relationship. Could very well, I think it could also, again, represent balance and alignment. This could be confusion, distractions, also wishful thinking, like daydreaming, like sitting around thinking like, oh, I wish I could have this, or I wish things could go like this, or you know, getting too caught up in fantasies. Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like this is totally achievable, but something about the way you're going about it is not realistic, or the way you expect it to happen is not realistic. It's totally achievable. It's like, but you expect it to happen a certain way. Let's further clarify these two here. The Apprentice of Gems and the Ten of Clouds. Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Show me the Apprentice of Gems, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So I do feel like your investments are paying off. You could be taking your time with things and, like I said, making wise investments of your time, your energy, and your efforts. And it could be paying off for you with the Six of Wands, because they represent success and achievement, celebrations. Show me the Ten of Clouds. Knight of Swords reversed. There could have been arguments or verbal abuse of some sort, a really bad argument that you're overcoming. Some of you could feel guilty about this. The Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like tactless communication. Could even be painful or hurtful. It's reckless though, but it also involves action. So it's like it's action of the mental space. So that's speaking communication. Sorry, having a brain fart for a slow moment. It could also be lies. Could definitely be lies. Somebody could have spread some type of painful lies or hurtful. It could definitely be a mental manipulation of some sort, or just lies, or saying things that are hurtful communication. I don't like it. Anything else? Knight of Wands. This person could have been someone who was a player, or doing things for the thrill. They could have gotten excitement out of it. This feels kind of narcissistic and sociopathic. Like, it was exciting for them to lie to you, or to play games, or to come in and out, because this can be a kind of flighty energy with the Knight of Wands. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels like something you've moved on from, but some of you, that could be you. That could be your energy that you are overcoming or needing to overcome, or that you are recently left behind. Anyway, let's look at the King of Pentacles. Show me the King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. I do feel like you are, like I said, thinking of a master plan, thinking of how to achieve your goals, strategizing, trying to come up with a plan, thinking about the future and long-term goals. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think you're inspired. You have a lot of ideas. You're very creative. You have a lot of passion. There may be a new opportunity to express your talents or your gifts. You could be trying to figure out how to manifest it. Anyway, let's look at the Seven of Swords. I think it's also attention. Some of you want attention. Some of you are trying to figure out how you feel about attention. Show me the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think it's kind of stressful. It's kind of burdensome. Trying to think of ideas. You want to make sure your ideas are good. This feels like overthinking. I feel like you do have a lot of different ideas and you're very passionate. So it's like, it feels like you're just being a perfectionist and thinking too hard, and it's wearing you out basically. With the Ten of Wands. Anything else for the Seven of Swords? The Seven of Swords can be a deceitful energy. I think ultimately you're telling yourself, this isn't good enough, it's too much, I'll never get what I need, I'll never have what I need, I'm not good enough. It's a lack mentality or scarcity mindset. It could even be feeling left out or having a deep fear of not having something. But this feels like it's something that's weighing on you. Feels like something that is oppressing. It feels pessimistic, simply put. Show me the... anything else for Ace of Wands. You may have an opportunity to invest in something. Your time, your energy, your efforts, property. Using your time, energy, effort, or money, or invest in property. Something that you've been determined to achieve. It could be a home for some of you. You could be obtaining that. I think it's also just security. Security within yourself, within your body. With the Four of Gems, Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the Queen of Wands. Determination. I think this is self-security, because the Queen of Wands is like stepping into your personal power, feeling good about yourself, feeling confident, looking good, going after the things that you love and that you're passionate about, just doing what feels good, having a lot of energy, being full of life, taking care of yourself and your body and your health. And I think you will obtain this security that you lack. Like, I think eventually you'll see like, oh, everything's fine. This feels like you're just like beating yourself up and overthinking things and feeling really shitty about things. And maybe when you get to this point of the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Lightning here, you get to the point where you're like, oh, everything's actually fine. And that's what this King of Pentacles is about. It's good stuff. Ultimately, let's see if any final advice wants to come out for you. We got one card. Push through. Keep going. You've overcome everything at this point. You can overcome the last step. You may feel tired or just worn out, but take a moment to reflect everything that you've overcome so that you can be proud of yourself. Any other final advice for Libras? Oh no, too many. Any other final advice? King of Pentacles. Don't be greedy. It came out in the reverse. Don't be greedy. Yeah, don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Don't be too materialistic either. Just be mindful of this energy. Be present within yourself to notice when you're doing that. And also just watch people who may be in your energy field who are like that. And celebrate life. Celebrate your friendships, your family, your communal support, your loved ones. It's the happiness, good times. So I think there's a need to kind of be grateful. Be grateful, honestly, to sum it all up. Be grateful. Look at how far you've overcome. Don't be too greedy. Like, it's okay to want more, but it's like you want something to happen tomorrow or overnight, or you want too much too soon. And it's like, take a moment to appreciate what you have. And it could be just that you're not getting it because you're in a need. And that's low vibrational. You're in a place of need instead of in a place of gratitude, appreciating what you have around you and allowing more to come in. Appreciation, happiness, celebrating what you have, gratitude instead of need, lack. I need more and more and more for me. And you feel so burdened by what you don't have. You're steady scheming and trying to figure out how to get more, deceiving yourself or in complete denial about what you don't have, and everything's fine. So there's a lot that came out here. That could be what this Two of Swords was about, like what you're trying to ignore, everything that you have, how great things are, and how beautiful your life is, and how beautiful you already are with the Star card here. So take a moment to reflect, be grateful, and best of luck to you. I hope that resonates and makes sense. Give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the reading, or if it resonated and you want to look forward to future readings from me. Personal information, personal reading information, and social media info is below. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.